you do, just try to find something the same lug pattern as the Jeep.
Hello. You joined me after work on a Friday afternoon, and I'm doing something really dumb, even by my standards. So I'm taking you along for the journey. You won't guess it. You will because of video titles, but admit it, you wouldn't have expected this. Here we go. You join me in lovely, sunny North Plainfield, New Jersey, at a used car lot. And you might be wondering, why am I at a used car lot? I am now the proud owner of a 2011 Kia Soul. You joined me in the car. Car is doing all right. We're making progress. We're on the highway. Clutch pedal is a bit weird. It's like bottom of travel, so like you want to be pretty much at the very bottom of travel. It starts to grab. It feels perfectly strong and it will grab there, but it's just like no travel at all. It grinds going into third. It just feels like the clutch needs either bled or needs to be adjusted, the linkage, and I think it'll be fine. But if I skip third and go straight into fifth, it's fine because it also grinds going into fourth. Minor technicalities. We'll get her home and we'll put some knobby tires on it and have a lot of fun. So let's go do this. There's so much schmutz on the inside of the windshield that I can't do anything about. So far, we're doing all right. I'm employing a strategy of first, second, fifth. You can pull it off. You got to rev her out in second to about like 35, 40 miles an hour, and then shift to fifth, and no grinding. So seems like a strategy to at least avoid grinding on the drive home. Rallycross, I'll have it with the ramp truck, so who cares? But yeah, keep driving, keep making progress. I keep one-upping my dumb decisions. Although I think this is a better decision than flying to Florida to try to fix that ramp truck. Low bar, but it's better. All right, and back home. The noble steed made it. I haven't driven a proper shitbox in a long time, and I forgot how much kind of weird fun there is in not knowing if you'll make it and driving around the quirks of the vehicle, like third and fourth gear. Sketchy. Fourth isn't too bad. You just need to... hands gotta be trained. I was not very well trained, but it did it, and that's the important thing. Now, to knock those tires off, throw some knobbies on it. See what I'm getting at? There's a reason I picked a Kia Soul, and that is a Kia Soul has 5x4.5, which is the same tires as dewit. So remember those, well, YouTube won't remember the tires I cut, Instagram will, but yeah, I cut some tires for dewit, and yeah, we're gonna run them on the Soul, barring any unforeseen oversights, which I may have made, but I'm fairly certain we should be good. I should knock off the outer caps and make sure it's a 5x. That'd be funny. Let's do that right now. I don't even need to knock anything off. Look, they're 5x. I'm sure this will be fine. Everything here is gonna be fine. In the middle there, questionable at best. But yeah, this should be interesting. Good morning. It is Saturday, day before race day. There's our Kia. We have some work to do. DeWitt is still in the back of Clyde. We're going to use Clyde to bring the Kia to the event. We could technically drive the Kia, but let's be real. There's a good chance that's going to break down. Other thing is the tires we need for the Kia are on DeWitt. Back up the ramp truck so that way I can drop off DeWitt in that back corner. And this, kids, is why you never leave your masking tape on your car. I thought about it before I ran last race. I put this on at Panthera and then forgot about it. That's a future powers problem. Maybe when it gets rained on and gets nice and wet, I'll come out here with like a little scrubby and try to scrub that off. But yeah, don't leave masking tape on your car. It will do this, especially the cheap shit. Okay, we starting to see the vision? I hope we're starting to see the vision now. Come on. My vision is impeccable. This is great. Fuck, I might want to keep this thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh, it's so stupid. Who's a cute little car? You're a truck. It takes a little bit of insanity to reach greatness. And I think I have that correct amount of insanity. Slight wrinkle in the vision. I noticed on this side, the wheel didn't want to like center quite right. I thought there might be an interference, so I just set it on the ground, went forward and back just to find where the interference is, and it is right here on the brake caliper. Very minor. Could look at just putting some washers to clearance it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try taking some meat off of this. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is only for rallycross and having some fun. I don't think it's going to take a whole lot to clearance it. Hopefully that'll be enough. I don't think I had to take that much off, so we'll test fit it and see how it goes. Sounds like I need to take a little bit more off. Witness mark right there. Everything else looks clean. I think it would self-clearance, but maybe go a little more. All right, took a little more off of everything. Not crazy amount, but I think now we just have a little bit of brake drag, but don't hear any horrible grinding. Any minor clearance issues left. Should self-clearance themselves without issues, so time to send it home and check the other side, huh? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we got a clearance issue on this side too. Possibly. That felt a whole lot worse, but... Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. You got a ring around the rim. Let's clearance this side. For those worried, I wanted to get up close to show. I'm taking a decent amount off, but like there's still lots of meat there. If there's problems, it's because I've crashed and this wheel is both like buckled completely. So I have bigger problems if this becomes an issue. So put the wheel on and check it again. I was a little more aggressive this time. Hopefully that's enough. I think that's normal brake drag. Yeah, once again, if there's anything left, it's very minor and can self-clearance itself. So yeah, I'm gonna torque those wheels down, give them like 90, 100 foot-pounds. And yeah, I think next thing I'll do quick is find the traction control fuse, because that little burnout, the first little, like where I was doing a proper burnout, traction control came in and said, no, 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 no. And then I turned it off and I on that second attempt, but it seemed like it popped out at first. We'll ignore that, but we'll find that fuse and pull it, because we don't need traction control where we're going. So let's go look at that. I've consulted the interwebs, and the interwebs say fuse number 24 in the inner panel. I can't see, but we're gonna pull fuse 24, wherever fuse 24 is. All right, it appears it should have been that first 10 amp in the middle row there. We're gonna test it. It doesn't seem to care. Alright, well I guess we have to test this, huh? I pulled the TCU fuse, which I thought was the traction control unit, but that obviously still had stability. Let me look into this. Okay, I just pulled I couldn't find another fuse that would be stability or traction control. So I just pulled the ABS fuse because, well, we don't need that one either, and maybe they're tied together. So let me try this, and then if not, I'll turn off the stability control button and see what happens. I think it worked. The light is now on for the traction control in the cab, so I'm fairly certain, based on the smoke and the light being on, it worked. I don't know about you, but she sounds like she has a little bit of a tick now. I'm sure it's fine. Whoops. Did I kill it before I even got to the event? You'll be all right. Looks like I'm gonna have to place the left tire pretty much directly on the edge of the ramp, like half on, half off. I'm gonna put you in front, and you can see better of what's going on than what I can actually see. Yeah, straighten the wheel out, but looks like the wheel track is actually pretty alright. It's just harder. I don't have the feel I have with DeWitt. Tires slipped. You probably saw better than I did. Ooh, getting out of here is gonna be rough. Actually, yeah, no, it's gonna be hard to strap her down. Okay, I may want to reconfigure. 1 minute. About as good as we're gonna get, huh? Yeah, it's about perfectly centered. Here, I'll show you what I was talking about with the ramps. So currently my outermost position is here. The reason I didn't put one wider, as you can see, to get a full length one, I would have to figure out something with this light, which I was kind of thinking getting rid of it anyway. But what I think I could do is cut a slit in this one wide enough for the ramp to go through, and then put a small block over here, so at least it's supported here by about half and here by about half, and then maybe that will be enough to support the weight of a vehicle. Worth noting, actually, this used to extend over here by this much. I chopped it and moved it and welded it on this side, so there I could actually push it out wider. If I hadn't done that, I wouldn't have been able to load the Kia. So who knew the Kia was so wide? I did when I did the math of whether it was wider than tall, but I should have known intrinsically, because of how wide it was when I done that measurement, that it would be hard to get in here. But all right, unloading's probably gonna be fun at the event. I gotta relearn. It's gonna be difficult. I think I need to just think of this wheel needs to be essentially off of, like, half on this ramp here, and that's gonna be my guiding, is closer to the wall. Let's park up for the day, which will be over here somewhere. Morning. It is like 5:30 in the morning. What essentially is 4, because it is daylight savings. The clocks rolled forward this morning, so extra cold, tired. Let's go give the ramp truck a cold start and get it running while we get ready for everything. I got camera bag in. I gotta finish getting, like, food, breakfast, coffee, stuff of that nature. So let's go. Rained a lot last night. It's currently a very foggy morning. Alright. A lot less pump up needed when it has fuel in the carburetor. Shaky hands. It's not even that cold. I think it's more the early morning jitters. Dewit got rained on pretty good last night, so I'm sure he's nice and soaking wet. Oh yeah. Inside doesn't look too bad. But yeah, got a little bit of a wash down last night. Is this any easier to come off? Oh yeah. I just need to get it wet. Then I'll come right off. Alright, all packed up. Got everything ready. About to hit the road. It's gonna be, should be a roughly 2-hour drive. It's gonna be an interesting drive. We'll see how it goes. A lot of fog. And very tired. But should be hopefully a fun day. Let's get at it. See what I mean about the fog. Yep, misty. Might just use this camera angle, the photo, use my phone to see where I'm going, because I can see better in my phone than I can in real life. This is, I guess, why they have those Mercedes did that screen that would show where you're going with infrared. Because visibility is diddly. Absolute diddly. Son of a bitch, I missed it. We rolled over the 10,000. Ride now has 10,000 miles on it. Wow, let's be real, way more than 10. Probably 110, maybe 210. But yeah, new milestone. Getting brighter out. I can almost see now that we're going into fog and I won't be able to see. Hell yeah. Also, gonna be cutting it close on gas. We'll worry about that later, but yeah, making progress. All right, we have made it into FRO, and we're currently following one of the side-by-sides that's running today. Looking like it's gonna shape up to be a beautiful day. Sun's already starting to come out. Clyde got hot getting up the hill here. Other than that, pretty uneventful. I hope there's a summer event here because this place is really pretty, and I bet with some greenery and some foliage it'd be even prettier. But we'll get in and get ready to unload. Alright, worked the first part of the day. About to get in and drive. We'll see how I do with getting footage, but yeah, I'm excited. Look at that. Glorious. It's so good. It's so good.
So what do you do? Just try to find some of the same lug pattern as the Jeep?
First run down, this thing actually rips. It's kind of good. I was impressed. I immediately broke the speedometer, but we don't need a speedometer where we're going. So yeah, let's get ready for second run. I'm thoroughly impressed. This is going to be a blast. Hopefully it holds together. Get ready.
So,
I think it's faster than the wind. It actually rips.
fuck, you're never going back.
right, lunchtime. Hiding out from the wind in Clyde. But so far, the Kia is surviving. It actually rips. This thing is actually impressing me. It's a ton of fun. This is dangerous. I may want to keep this damn thing. I was just meant to be buy it, run it, and then sell it. I didn't expect it to be good. It's actually fun. I might have to work on it and keep it alive. I have no speedometer ready. I'm sure it's going to need more work after this, but status report is I like it. It's fun. Other people seem to love it too, so that's also a big plus, is it's making people smile. So I think I might have got some exterior shots. I got some video with the GoPros and everything, so should be some pretty good footage. I'm excited.
Did you?
Oh yeah. I specifically hugged the right side where it's a bigger hump.
Yeah.
And yeah. I pushed that GoPro up.
Yeah.
He'll probably face the ground anyway.
The Kia survived, despite all odds. I actually finished. So let's load it up and get in the truck.
I think I looked down at one point. We hit 55. So just like red bang in the second very top.
It's so hard to drive. Low RPM, I can't hear the motor.
Like when we first started working on this job around, uh-oh.
I might need help.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let me spot you real quick.
I think I need more than a spot.
Okay.
I think I might have just let it fall back,
Okay.
move my truck, because I don't even think I can
shit.
winch it on from here.
Yeah.
Well, I said I was going to give it one attempt, and the one attempt was going great until the tires spun.
Got the brakes? Perfect.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to drier.
Probably a decent idea.
Just throw the ramps in, move over to the road.
Yeah.
The problem is, as soon as I hit this metal,
The E-track, yeah.
all right, all loaded up. I assure you it was just as sketchy as the first attempt, and this time with someone in the trailer with me, trying to guide me, but somehow, against all odds, it slid right into perfect position, so we'll take it. All right, let me finish get the car strapped down, all that stuff. All right, hang out with Mike and Andy, who help run the events. Had a good time just chatting for a bit. This was the last event of the winter series. We'll see what happens with the Kia, but we gotta get home and maybe unload it and take it to work. Since it's got a temp tag, why not have some fun with it? But today was an absolute blast. I could not ask for more. So let's hit the road and get going. Let's dial up the road trip soundtrack. Go! Hell yeah! Made it home! Woohoo! Beautiful sunset in the background. Alright. Drove all the way there. The Kia actually survived all of my thrashing, which is biggest shocker of the day. And just tons of fun. That was a blast. And another item off of the bucket list of buy a vehicle right before a weekend and race it. The weekend, I was originally planning on selling it right away, but now I kind of like it. I kind of want to keep it. Speaking of, I think I'm going to unload it so that way I can drive it to work tomorrow. Because why not? Why not? Hell yeah. Let's unload this, but yeah, what an absolute blast of a day. Could not be happier with how things went. And I guess I'll catch you on the next adventure of whatever the heck I do. I don't know what it'll be because honestly, didn't know I was gonna do this till this week. Made the decision and glad I did this. I'm really glad I did this. This is awesome. Okay, let me unload the car and get transferring pictures and files and beer. I need beer, like now. I'm gonna go get beer. Beer first. Beer before anything. Catch you next time.